Yes, sir.
Straight to the back.
Huh? Oh, he did? Yeah, I gotta hit him up. Yeah? What? You probably shouldn't do that like as a pastor. You know what I mean? You probably should just not do it. You know what I mean? Because what's the first thing people gonna say about you? You know?
Guess what? What they call that, like when you show every step, you pretty much belong with. You know what I'm saying? You know when you show every step when you remodeling his house.
Oh, he showed it. Oh, damn, he did all that?
He showed every step. If you go to it, you have to go back a little far on the Facebook page. You'll see. He showed every step. He got one. Like if it was out here.
Where he at now? Copley?
No, that's not probably a little further out. It's like close to Cleveland, like in the middle.
Macedonia?
It started with a P. I never heard of it before. Actually,
It ain't Painesville. Perry? Nah. Where he at? Is he in Perry? He might be in Perry. Yeah, yup. Yeah. Damn. He said that's all you need to know. Let's get it moved. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Upload it and be there. Okay. Let's go. We live? Where's my single? Is this my single? Yeah, you need to move.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? We are finally live. We are here at Iced Out Barber Shop, and it's about to get live. This is the Barbershop pre-fight show, and we here to just kick it, do that barbershop talk thing, get into some boxing, of course, and then whatever else is going on over here. I got twisted up earlier, so I got to finish my thing. What's your name again, my man?
Eddie Carver.
My guy Eddie right here about to line me up, get me tight. And other than that, we just kicking it. My man over here, I know you've seen all of the hype around the big fight that's been announced, you know? I think we got to get there eventually, you know what I mean? But what about the fight this weekend? The heat is not the same. The heat is not the same, but it's going down, so we do got to talk about it, you know what I mean? You saw the first two fights?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What you think?
I mean, for me, you know, I think Canelo won the first one. A lot of people were saying Triple G won, but I really thought Canelo won because he wasn't getting hit much. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much what Triple G was throwing, he was rolling off of that punch. You know what I'm saying? That power right that you knew it was coming. But he was rolling off of it. He was hitting it with some crazy stuff. He was doing a lot of bobbing leading that first one.
The funny thing about it though is like, yeah, he was rolling off with a lot of shots, but who the one delivering the blows? A heavy hitter that is known for hurting guys, and so even though he's rolling off of it, the judges is thinking that stuff landed, and he might be hurting Canelo. You know what I mean? So I thought the first one was definitely hard to judge.
That's the one that was the draw?
Yeah, yup. Yeah. Did you have it a draw?
Yeah. No, I ain't had a draw. I wish I would have had the draw on the back.
I was gonna say.
He went straight to bet.
Yeah, I'm talking
He
about
went straight to bet. He's like, I ain't talking about no predictions.
Yeah, I would
We talking money.
I wish I would have had the bet, but yeah. It was a good fight though, for real.
Would you got him getting stopped tomorrow? You got him getting stopped tomorrow?
Yeah, I got Triple G.
Okay. Okay. You trying? Oh, you like the bet? You like the underdog?
Yeah, I like the underdog. Yeah, I like Triple G in this.
And you trying to make some money?
And I'm trying to make some money.
crazy right now.
Because when was the last time he fought? How long ago was it?
This year, he was actually getting handled until he knocked dude out. Dude was doing his thing until he wasn't.
Okay.
That's the question to ask. Who was he fighting?
Yeah.
Nobody knows. He cheated. He stuck one in.
Well, that's what it was. It was get that one in so I can get Canelo next. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's been that Floyd Mayweather effect, especially with Amir Khan, where remember at one point in time everybody was waiting to be picked.
Floyd.
You know what I mean, by Floyd. And so that's what it became for Triple G and Canelo.
Right.
Triple G was just simply waiting on Canelo to say, all right, let's do it now, you know?
Let's go now.
Yeah.
Triple G, 500 gets you 2,300.
500 get you 20. Oh man, you gonna have me going out there. You gonna have me going out there putting 500 on the fight.
Okay, so what? So Triple G the underdog?
That's where he just came in.
Big underdog.
Yeah, he plus 360.
Okay, welcome to Iced Out.
What's up, man? How y'all doing? All right.
Yeah, he plus 360.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. So hold on, now you said he's down? He's down to the underdog, Triple G?
Yeah, plus 360.
Yeah.
Canelo talking about he's on 90 miles. What they talking about for that?
Oh, Canelo knockout?
Yeah, that's what he called it. A knockout. He promised him.
Oh, he promised it?
Yeah. At the press conference, he said it is.
I mean, you put 500 on Canelo knockout, you went back 1,100. I mean, that ain't enough for my man right here. You heard that 23.
Double up. The name of the game was to double up.
Yeah.
That's how I came up. You know what I mean?
And stay away from them parlays.
Right. Don't put nothing else on it.
Now, but if you have one more thing, you're going to win 10 grand. That's what they be getting you.
That's what they get you in right there. Put a baseball bet on there or something.
I mean, what y'all think? Y'all think Canelo gonna knock him out?
Yeah, I got Canelo stopping him late.
Okay. And why is that?
That body been through so much. He's 40-something years old, man.
Right.
Been 2 wars with Canelo, wars with everybody. He took some big shots, too. I feel like Canelo do a lot of body work, invest in the body work, he can get him out of there late.
Yeah, okay.
But invest in that body work. He'll take a beating to the face all day. But it still ain't got the energy of like the first ones, or basically Crawford, Spence. They ain't got no energy like that. Like a lot of people don't even know the fight going on this weekend, which is crazy.
Well, that's because of that announcement of
Yeah.
overshadowed.
Yeah.
They probably did that first.
Hey, look, Shawn. Hey, I'm looking at Shawn like, hey, you want to give up something? Because
Yeah.
Shawn shook his head, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you hit it, you know what I mean? And when you know, you know. They made that announcement because this is what's going on, and we want to show that, you know, we got something big coming. It's gonna be bigger than this, you know? Yeah.
I seen YouTube channels and what you boxing channel. I seen them talking about that.
Who was that? Oh, channels that wasn't boxing. Yeah. Yeah. I see Coach Larry Wade. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of barbershop talk today, you know. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Trying to get like you. You talking about we trying to get like us.
Y'all can't look like y'all supposed to be surveying freaks outside.
Surveying freaks?
That too.
I ain't what you saying.
Surveying streets.
Oh, okay.
Look like y'all should have a yellow band on the back. Okay. That's a great idea right there.
Coach Wade right here, if y'all don't know, he trains Caleb Plant now. Yep.
Going down.
He ain't allowed to divulge any information about camp.
Can't say much, but
With-
we train.
I think it's fly. So Caleb, this is the first time I ever heard this. I don't know. Probably ain't the first time it's happened, but it's the first time.
You snitching right now?
I've ever
You
heard
snitching?
this.
I don't want to be part of no snitching.
No, I'm saying though,
Okay, all right.
you're not allowed to snitch.
Yeah, we
And my man said everybody signed in the contract that you don't talk about what goes on in camp.
And I actually think that's a great idea because
It's a fantastic idea.
You know, you've been a professional for a long time. and you know how camp can go. You know, sometimes camp positives, sometimes it's negatives, and the reason you have a long camp is you're gonna have plenty of ups and downs. And what you need to be able to do is, as a team, keep all that information inside to work with.
Yeah. And isn't it crazy how random people hit you up like, hey, so how's Shawn looking?
Absolutely.
Well, you think I'm gonna tell you anything else but it looking good?
And it be people who actually know people he's gonna fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It be your competitor, like, competitor friend.
Yeah.
You know they friends, you see them on Instagram pictures together and everything. Like, so how you looking? Yeah, okay. And now we cool.
Yeah, so I like the fact that he was like, you know, we're going to keep this quiet.
Right, professional.
And, it's a professional way of doing things, but what tripped me out, though, how long y'all been together, that don't matter. You know what I mean? But it kind of tripped me out. I was like, dang, like, he had you sign a contract, too?
Well, the thing is, it's just about everybody understanding as a team what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, so if I ain't first to sign, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, I got to be the first one to grab the paper, if anything.
Yeah.
You know? If there's a scuffle going on outside, I'm going to have to be one of the first ones to jump out there and get to it. Yeah. If I'm not, I probably shouldn't be there. You know, especially as long as I've been with him, as long as I've been with you.
Right.
You know, fortunately for me, you know, when I'm with you guys, I don't look at it as just business per se. You know, so Shawn's my family. So when he's out there and he's going through what he's going through or there's something that can possibly harm my opportunity to have this fight, I'm going to put myself first, right? Not just because I'm training him, because he's also family to me. It's a big difference. I explained to him, as a matter of fact, I called him last week and I said, listen, you can't get rid of me, so get ready, we're going to have lunch, we going to eat. You know, you ain't fighting right now, but that don't change us. Yeah. So we went and had lunch and stuff this past week. Yeah. You don't get to get rid of me. You think I'm gone now? Nah, I'm still here. Yeah. And that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, we got a super chat from Robin Soto. He said, hey, champ, how you doing? What up, big dog? He said, who you got tomorrow? And if Triple G wins, will we see a fourth fight between them? Triple G ain't gonna win.
Hey, man, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute, let's have this discussion. I'm saying right now, let's have it.
Well, let me answer the super chat. Triple G ain't gonna win. We're not gonna see a fourth fight, and that's that.
All right, so let's talk about it then. I'm gonna tell you who I'm going with.
Last time I seen you, we had a conversation like this.
We did.
And the person you picked, I think, won.
I was right.
Who was that?
I'm gonna tell you who it was.
Cause I'm like, hey, after the conversation, I'm like, Coach, wait, man, you don't know.
I'm gonna tell you who it was. I'm gonna tell you who it was. It was actually on the show. Teofimo Lopez.
Okay, yeah.
When he fought
Loma.
Oh, you came to the house.
I picked Teofimo.
And I was like, this dude.
I said Teofimo gonna win.
Yeah.
And Teofimo won.
Yeah.
Right. So you got two ways you can gamble and two ways you can bet. Right?
Tell Phil.
Hey, he's all about. He wants the odds and everything.
You got two ways.
He ain't up right now.
You can bet with your heart or you can bet with your mind. Right. So here's the reality. What does your mind tell you? Your mind is going to function off the statistics and the probability of that person winning. What does your heart tell you? That's the person you like. And the person you like might not always be the person who statistically should win. So in this situation, we got Canelo, we got Triple G. Those who know me know that I have no ill feelings about Canelo, but I'm going to go with Triple G. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with Triple G.
Sound personal.
It is.
It is. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Let me say it like this. I've seen Canelo from a distance. We fought Canelo with Caleb.
You studied Canelo.
That's how I know him in that space, right? Triple G, I know him personally. As you know, I was about to work with him last with 2000 or whatever. Yeah. We worked together for a minute. So I have a relationship with him and more importantly, his trainer, who is Jonathan Banks, who trains Badu Jack. I've been in a number of camps with him now. So I don't know Canelo. I know him. Yeah. So I'm going to go with my people who I know. I'm going to go with them.
You can't do that, though.
Why not? Who said?
You're just not smart.
Who said? I was smart with Teofimo.
My man
you
spoke knowledge on
that.
Hold
up. No.
He spoke knowledge.
But he spoke knowledge based on personal again. It was personal with T.O.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I was right.
Nah, man. In that case, you happen to be right.
He got
now.
lucky. He got lucky.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
Hey,
Yeah.
if it was a bet, I'd have money in both my pockets. Either way, because the odds were not in his favor, and I still picked him, and he won.
No, the odds wasn't in his favor, but you seen him work, and you knew
I he
that
had
it was
dog.
possible.
Yeah, I knew he had the dog. I knew he had a lot of boxing ability. I knew he was super duper athletic. And with Loma, here's the reality with Loma. I think Loma's a great fighter. But I think Loma needs more of those type of premier fights to really show his skill set. And like a lot of great boxers, and you know this, a lot of times what's their pro is also their con. Because they rely so much on the skill set that they don't really get to push themselves in other ways to really touch their greatness the way they need to.
I don't see that with Lomachenko.
We'll see what?
I don't see Lomachenko being so much more athletically superior than everybody he's
I'm
been in
talking
the
about
ring
boxing
with.
skill.
Okay.
Boxing IQ.
I don't see him having such high IQ and boxing ability that it never forced him to improve and get better.
A lot of guys you see him in the ring with, he's just out boxing them and being smarter than them in the ring. It ain't like
He's making it look good.
it ain't like he's doing, leaping check hooks or hooks like that. He just has great angles. He knows those angles very well. He knows how to throw punches in between punches. He's very good at it. And
He got next level feet.
He got good feet. Got great feet.
Yeah.
He got Shawn Porter type feet.
He got next level everything.
Okay, that's fair.
And I already analyzed this fight, and we're gonna move forward after this.
Okay.
Cause I'm getting mad. Lomachenko came out in that fight hesitant because he was in the ring with a young lion who he thought had more power or had power. He respected the power and tried to wait it out, and it worked. That game plan worked against him.
What he said was, I'm going to take him to deep water.
And the game plan worked against him.
The young kid never drowned.
I don't disagree
The
with
young
that.
kid never drowned.
But clearly,
And almost drowned.
Oh, hey.
Almost don't count.
And clearly,
He got caught.
Remember?
yeah, he did.
Remember?
10th round.
T.O., yeah, remember like the
Oh.
11th, and I was like, no!
Hey, but here's the reality of it. Clearly, somebody didn't do their work, because if anybody would have done their work and their history on that kid, they would have understood. He'd have been tested. He'd have been battle tested.
Yeah.
My introduction to the kid was way before that moment came, and we're getting ready for one of your world title fights.
Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman fight. We up in the Mount Charleston, 9,000 feet up in the air, and we bring this kid in for the real dog round, championship round of Shawn sparring, and I swear, Shawn hit him with a feint, caught him with either 1-2 right down the middle. The kid fell against the rope, and I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be over. That kid came off the rope like, what you want to do? And went to work. He still got work. But I knew then he wasn't soft. I knew then he was no punk. I knew then he was going to be a good fighter. And then he became the champion because of it.
Hey, yo, we got a comment for the shop. It say, cause our the internet ain't that good, ain't working that well. And one of the comments was, Barbershop so iced out, it froze the stream. So speaking of that, let's talk about Iced Out for a second. Phil, I told somebody earlier, I said, yeah, he the boss right now. Because the boss is gone. Miss Jackie, tell us a little bit about the barbershop. I know you've been here for about 9 years, right?
Yeah, I've been here for 9 years.
Yeah. How long the shop been here?
It's been 18. 18 this year.
That's been 18?
Actually, this month.
18 right here?
18 years.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been here for 9. So I told her, we actually had a meeting a couple weeks ago, and I told her I've been working in this shop longer than she had.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Once she got with Floyd,
Yeah.
then she started traveling with him.
Yeah.
And so that took her out the shop.
Yeah.
I came in to kind of replace it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we that's my business partner, that's my homegirl.
Sure.
And I hold things down day to day.
Yeah.
I got a great crew that's rocking with me right now, man. Whatever I ask them, whatever I need them to do, they've been rocking with me. We all do our thing. Whoever, when you come in, whoever chair you sit in, we gonna ice them out. Just like the comment said, this is ice out, not lights out.
Yeah.
So we gonna do our thing regardless. So yeah, that's my girl.
Okay.
So I got here in 2013, and when I got here, I was training at Floyd's, and I obviously needed a shop. and I was sent here. So I remember meeting you way back in the day.
Yeah.
And you know, I hung around here a little while.
Yeah, I was a young, you know, I was still getting my feet wet here, you know what I'm saying, and still learning the ropes as far as being a responsible barber. You know what I mean, being real, you know, true to my craft.
Sure.
So I was still trying to figure it out before I came here. But,
I get it.
You know, once I came here, you know, I started putting it more together, started taking the business more serious.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
why you didn't work?
Waiting on my client. I got a 5 o'clock on the way.
Hold on.
You'll be glad I'm gonna see
She fresh and new, but she about to, you know what I'm saying? She about to put her foot on the water with a big dog.
You understand me? I was about to do it. I ain't got no hair.
I was gonna say, take her out.
I ain't got no hair. You can't mess it up. Just cut it
I don't
off.
mess it up.
I believe that.
Hollywood didn't mess up. though.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Name like that,
I
yeah.
don't mess up.
So I get it in on that. I like you cut. I'm going to go there.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I love the
Had no
confidence.
appointment. I definitely sit over there.
I love the confidence. That's what I'm talking about.
How long you been Hollywood?
I've been cutting 7 years, so I've been Hollywood for 7 years.
Okay.
I'm feeling that.
I appreciate that.
How you get here?
Jackie called me actually.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody put a word in for me somewhere, and along the line, she found me, reached out to me. Came through, took her word for it, came through.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. It's a blessing and an opportunity for sure.
Yeah. Man, when I was here, that other side that didn't even exist. It was just like this front room.
Really?
When I was coming over
Back
here.
there.
Yeah.
I didn't know people over there.
I got braided up back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They can get you right back there too.
I ain't got nothing on my head.
Put some dye on there, get you.
Nah, I'm cool with it being
Hey,
What I couldn't find out, because I did it one time, I messed it all up. I had a black stain all the way around my cheek.
I like your salt and pepper though, because
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
okay.
it's
I'm
different.
okay with it.
Nah,
though.
but it's
I'm okay
different,
with
because
it.
you know, somebody can either be all gray or all black, or it's like sprinkled.
Give me
Yours is
another
like
year.
gray, black, gray.
Give me another year, it can be all right.
Speaking of that, when I remember being a kid, my pops was like, I get off from school on Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm like, I go in the room, I see him like an hour later, I'm like, how you all dark now? Like, all your grades gone. Yeah. Hey, Pops was in the room doing it himself.
I did it myself, man. I like it red and white black.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's fine. And you got a little swag that go with it, so it just.
Oh, yeah. He stays swagged out.
I don't have no option. These guys young, man. I gotta keep up.
I seen him one time not swagged out. I said, hey, man. I seen him.
I remember him talking to me about it. He said, you sick?
He had COVID.
I'm like,
That was the only time I
I
ever
had
seen him.
COVID.
I said, hey, man.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Oh, they caught you slipping.
Yeah, I had COVID. That's right.
It was so bad that me and Sean was like, he said, that ain't weed. I'm like, yeah, that ain't weed.
listen.
I had COVID.
Wait, I'm asking, but I'm pretty sure them True Religion jeans, right?
Absolutely.
All he wears is True Religion jeans.
That's it.
Work in the sun at UNLV on the track.
With True Religion?
He's a track coach.
This is the outfit.
I met him in
Where
2013.
your shorts at? Where your shorts at?
That's been his outfit. That's him.
I don't really wear it.
So like
That's all
he
you wear?
Wade is just a sharp dude. Talk about it.
I like to keep my joints
When he
tight.
take his sunglasses off, people don't even know he in the room.
Yeah, they don't even know.
Cause that's his look. He always got on sunglasses, right?
Okay.
So Wade, after the fight, and he had got COVID, we didn't know what was going on. Wade like 100 yards away from him, and he said, "Hey, is that Wade?" No, that ain't Wade.
He ain't wearing no
I
sunglasses.
sat back.
No, he had sunglasses
He had the
on.
glasses on. He was moving slow. And to his defense, his fighter had just lost. You know what I mean? So he was moving slow. He was moving slow, and he just did not have that swag, right? So
I didn't even know I had COVID.
so look, he said that is Wade. I said, man, that ain't Wade. He's still walking our way. He said, yo, that's Wade. So I sit up again. I'm like,
We started.
That
We
is Wade.
was like, hey, swag.
And he hit me too. He said, "You sick?" Like, no, I'm good. Nah,
Yeah.
I knew I was sick. Like I left that morning, the night before the fight. I felt a little bad. You know, I'm going to sleep. I ain't gonna worry about it. Cause at a certain point, whether you ask or
Yeah,
the
I
coach,
know the matter.
you locking into what you got to do.
Right.
It ain't about how you feel.
Right.
So I said, you know, I'm gonna go to sleep. I stayed in bed all day until it's time for us to go. I left. I had two guys on that car. Jesus Ramos was on that car first. and he fought, and he won. And then I'm like, I'm jumping back to the back because I got Rolando Romero.
Change clothes.
Yeah, change clothes. I gotta get back
Swag
out there.
still on.
We lose, and my energy was already zapping anyway. I'm trying to make that thing happen, trying to get my energy. And then once it was over, I'm like, damn. And then all that hit you, all that fatigue from both fights, adrenaline from both fights. Now sickness comes all of a sudden. Nose is sniffling out.
You got the nose ready?
Instantly.
And we had like a 6 o'clock flight back to Vegas.
Yep, 6 o'clock. I was sick on the whole flight back, and I got home, I took the test, had COVID. Damn. I felt bad about it. Yes, I was.
But that was the only time I ever seen you.
Yep.
I've known you about 4 or 5 years now.
No, it's more than that. More than that. It's more than that. Because I've been with Shawn. I met Shawn in 2013.
So about the same time, right? What fight? I met him at Devin Alexander.
I was recording for that last
Okay, so yeah, around the same time.
I was recording for that.
Yeah, around the same time.
That was my first pro fight.
Okay.
So look, let me tell you about that pro fight though. I was Shawn took me to that pro fight. It was my first pro fight ever. Working it at least. I didn't know exactly all the ins and outs routine of what it takes for a guy, to cut the weight and get down to what he's doing. His father, Kenny Porter, has his routine where he just won't eat the whole time.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, it's kind of like he's fasting for clarity or whatever it is he's doing. But that's how he gets that place in his mind to go where he needs to go to be ready for Shawn. I'm staying with him. He let me stay in his room with him. I'm dying. I'm starving.
Oh, so you trying to do it? You trying to match it?
I ain't trying to do it. I'm hanging with him.
Oh.
A day and a half had passed. I'm like, I'm about to faint. And we were about to have breakfast. And Kenny said, all right, I'm getting that coffee. I ain't have breakfast. And I looked at him like, damn, I ain't have breakfast either then. But he said, no, you better eat because he ain't gonna make it. You can't do what I do. He has this thing where he won't eat. He just kind of does that thing to get his mind in the right zone. So,
and at the same time, Shawn's
cutting weight
too,
right?
Cutting weight.
Shawn's cutting weight.
Yeah. That cutting weight is a whole other world. I'll be looking at Shawn fight the day before weigh-ins. So I'm like, now, that seems like the hardest part to me. Isn't it?
Day of?
Yeah. The way you cut
I don't
weight.
think it's the day up, in my opinion. I think it's like
Lead.
the day before or 2 days before, maybe. But that's when we really start to work.
It's hard to say.
So Shawn, you missed the ring?
No.
You don't miss it?
That was
Uh-uh.
Quick.
No.
Quick.
Oh, you got to hit it like
Yeah.
this. Hold on. You missing paydays? Yeah, nobody hit it like that yet.
Nobody hit me.
Question.
Don't ask me if I missed the payday.
Oh, all right.
I don't miss the payday.
All right, cool.
Damn, I missed the payday.
I'm asking for him. Damn, I missed the payday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm asking. Damn right, I missed him.
Damn, I missed the payday.
Hell yeah, I missed him.
I'm still tight. Like if maybe if something happened, then I'm gonna miss the payday. Yeah, maybe. But I'm busy though. You know what I mean?
My whistle still works. So
Yeah.
whatever you get out there, I'm with it.
Hey, I'm stubborn though.
I do know that.
I'll be ass out.
He's still here, boy.
I'll be ass
I
out.
know. I'm a friend to him. I'm like,
Yeah.
this dude.
Once he lock into it, it's a wrap.
I'll be ass out.
But if the money right,
No.
No.
no, it's over with.
No. Yeah.
Heard that?
I'm working on it.
Hey, I'm telling you
working on
like this. I'm telling you like this.
Podcast, you mentioned that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you like this. I know for a fact that Shawn had been offered a lot of money, millions to come back. I know for a fact. He's been
You ain't
offered.
supposed to say a number.
Why not millions? I said with an S.
Cause now everybody in the comments think I'm stupid.
No, you're just comfortable.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. Because I understand it's things that he feel like they're important.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what he found here.
You know what? Yeah, like it's a whole host of things, you know what I mean? Like that got me where I'm at right now. And the number one thing is I'm happy and I'm determined to continue to do what I've needed to do to stay happy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I believe that boxing got me to this point of being happy and I'm determined to do everything that I need to do not to get back in the ring, no, I'm not gonna get back in the ring. You know what I mean? So I'm just determined to continue to do what I've been doing and just continue to make big things happen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be a former pro athlete myself, right? When I walked away from my sport, right into coaching. I was coaching and kind of competing at the same time. And when I moved into coaching, I knew at that moment, in that transitional place, that I was ready to walk away from the sport because, just like a girlfriend, you know, you got that girlfriend. Yeah, she takes you up, she takes you down. Some experiences are good, some experiences are bad, and then you get this new girlfriend. She's showing you new love. She's showing you new appreciation, new value. I fell in love with this other situation. So when I fell in love with this other situation, it wasn't hard for me to say, yeah, I'm done with her. Because I already fell in love with this. I wasn't going back to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, let me ask you this: as a barber, do you find yourself like reaching back to other barbers and finding them jobs? You know what I mean? Like, or is it kind of you just in your own space right now still?
I'm in my own space. I like talking to the new guys.
Yeah.
I like talking to the new up and coming, you know, the new artists that's coming up, and you know, I like talking to them because I feel like, you know, if you don't got it, you know, if you've been in the game for 10 years plus or 15 years plus, and you left it, that's not something that you really want to do no more. You know what I mean? I think you got to a point where it's like, you know, my job here is done or whatever. And sometimes you might get that old feeling back. You might be at home or you might be on another job maybe, and you're like, damn, I want to go back to cut. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get in that funk. You know, I've been there before when I'm like, man, I don't know if I really want to cut, but you know, what do I really want to do? And then I had to spark that fire back again.
Yeah.
So I like talking to the young guys when I go to these shows, or I see guys around my Instagram or guys around the city. I like inspiring them, like talking to them, like tell them to keep that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell them to grind.
Yeah.
So that's where I get it from. I like to talk to the young dudes.
Somebody asked in the comments, what did you do on the days that you didn't feel like training? I said, shoot, I just remind myself I ain't want to deal with my dad, and I just went.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. But the question for every barber in here, as a barber, it's gotta be some days where you don't feel like going to do your job. What do you do on those days where you're like, man, I don't want to cut today, but what is it that gets you up and out the door and here to the shop?
Yeah,
that's a question for everybody.
I still got bills to pay. My bills don't stop because I don't want to do money today.
Yeah,
They
facts.
still doing the first.
Facts.
My
I'm
first job
gonna go home too.
was a nursing home. So think about working at 9 to 5 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Having that freedom to come in, listen to music, cut hair, that I actually like to do.
Yeah.
Like that helped me get up,
And that's what it's saying. It seems like the barbershop is the place where like they say, like you always happy if you're doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? And is that how it is for a barber? Like this is where you want to be. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoy myself. I love doing this, what we doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can go outside and see palm trees. You know about how
Yes, sir.
you ain't got no palm trees.
Nah.
You got that horrible weather.
Yeah.
It's always sunny here.
Yeah.
You know? So at this point, I can say,
Yeah.
days, I feel like I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Probably like a little bit after that, a little bit, 15 minutes.
I'm gonna tell you, when I walked in here, I wasn't happy to walk in here because I'm like, why I want to go in here and see all these people with hair get haircuts? I ain't got no hair. What I'm doing here for? That's why I was determined to sit in the chair just so I could stay. I got one barbershop.
Really being a barber, being a good barber, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? It's like we born with this. You know, we got the hand-eye coordination. So when you think about it, you sit back, you're like, man, there's a lot of people that love to be in my position. So I ain't got no time to be whining and crying about getting up and going to work or whatever. So there could be a lot of people, people that love to be in my shoes. So let me get up and go do this. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love being around these guys. I love doing this all day. It's like what I'm going to sit at home and do. And then I'm going to be scrolling on Instagram, looking at somebody else living their dream when somebody want to be living mine. So let me go live this dream out real quick. And I love pain, so I'm getting paid good, so I'm like.
And that right there is why I end up talking about my dad. You know what I mean? And shout out to my dad because I say this is the number one thing he taught me in life. He said boxing is just like life. You got goods, you got bads, you got wins, you got losses. You gotta get up every day and go to school. You gotta get up every day, go to work. Same thing with boxing. You gotta train. You gotta put your best foot forward, and you gotta go out there every time and do what you gotta do. So for a fighter that grew up in the boxing world, no, I was never afraid of anybody I got in the ring with. But if you put some clippers in my hand, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be hesitant. You know what I mean? You can't hesitate in the ring. I'm gonna be unsure. You can't be unsure in the ring. You know what I mean? The same way y'all work on your craft is the same way I worked on my craft in the boxing gym. So, like, y'all can't come to the gym or go to a fight and just expect to throw hands. The same way we can't expect to just come in here and cut it and cut. You know what I mean? So, the same way y'all love what y'all do is the same way most of these fighters out here love what we do. We get up, we go to the gym, smile on our face. Some days we don't have the smile, but we still go out there and we give it everything we got, you know?
I tell you, such a nice guy, man. He don't look like that in the ring.
Yeah.
He'll beast in that ring. He'll beast in that ring.
Doing his interviews and interacting with everybody.
Yeah.
Smile on his face.
Yeah.
You know, all of that, you know, but I can see it definitely in your career. That you love what you're doing.
So look, I made a mistake one time. I think this is the first 2 or 3 years I started working with Shawn. And Kenny, he had something to do that day, so he wanted me to do some of Shawn's boxing stuff. And he trusted me with certain things. And this day I decided he gone, so I'm gonna try to ad-lib it a little bit, do a little bit of my own thing. So I said to him, I'm gonna put these gloves on. I got on the shield and everything. I said, Shawn, I'm gonna throw a couple punches on you, right? He said, you sure, Wayne? I said, yeah. And I tell you, if any of you ever thought that you had the ability to get in the ring with a guy that's a world champion, I used to be a pro myself, so athletically, I think very highly of myself. And I wasn't a boxer, but I done had quite a few fights in my life, right? So in my opinion, I'm like, yeah, I can go in and I can get this done. Shawn hit me with a feint. The feint is just pretending like he gonna hit you. I stuck my hands up like this. He hit me in the shield. I had the shield on. He probably folded me if he hit me in the stomach alone. Hit me in the shield, and I was like, oh, he got me with the stupid stuff that we always talk to him about doing. I didn't think I was gonna fall for it myself, right? And so we doing some more stuff. He's taking it easy, kind of playing. He hit me with his feint, right? I put my hands up, he don't punch me, and then I think he's going to the stomach. I drop my hands, he turns one off, I kind of go over the ropes, and when I come back over the ropes, he got his hand like this. He said, Wayne, I could have knocked you out. At that point, I mean, imagine, you folding over the ropes like this, and you stand back up and fight, and he got his hand in your face like, I could have knocked you out. I knew then, I can't do this shit. This shit ain't for me. I knew then, no matter how athletic I was and gifted, they're different. Their hands should definitely be registered because their hands are just too good.
Hands should be ready.
They should be. Y'all just, their hands are
Y'all
just
should
too
never hit
bad.
nobody.
On TV, yeah, it may look slow on TV. In real life, it's coming.
Like you said, everybody definitely got a blessing. when did y'all realize how nice y'all was with the blade?
And you know what? When people start telling me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wanted to do it because I like art.
Oh, so how many people you messed up on the way to the top?
This some guys. But you know, this is what I say. You know, somebody got to get it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to get it.
The only way I'm going to get better is if I keep doing it. Somebody
I guess that's the same as boxing, right, son? Coming up, somebody got to get it. Somebody got to get beat up first.
If you a barber in the game and you ain't never, and you say you ain't never messed up nobody, you ain't no way.
Oh, you're not really cutting hair.
You ain't really cutting hair. You definitely had some.
They like, just don't let it happen today.
Definitely have
Today ain't the day, though. Today ain't the day.
Yeah.
And then you get to the point where you like, I take some risk because I know I'm not gonna mess them up that bad. Where they gonna have a horrible day. You know what I mean? Like to us, we messed up because we might be professionals, but a lot of times
The customer don't see it.
Don't see it.
Yeah.
So that plug you got it back, you gonna fix that?
You see how calm he was?
Yeah, he didn't even say that. He didn't even move, bro.
Yeah, you get a plug, you plug somebody, you just gotta keep it real with them. Put them flippers down and be like, hey, I gotta keep it real
Let me
with
talk
you.
to you real quick.
Yeah, let me talk to you.
Let's go outside for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta
Hey.
whisper at them and tell them I'm sorry.
That's a year of free cuts.
I got to ask that because that's funny. I did a show with Cedric the Entertainer and what's up boy Russell Peters. Yeah, 2 comedians, and we were talking about bombing on stage, right? And I said, so like, what do you do when it happens? Like they said you feel it every time you get you're bombing, you feel it about to come. He said sometimes you may get on the stage and right off the rip, you know you about to bomb, right? I said so like what happens like at that point? He said, hey, you just keep going. He said you don't stop. You know, he said, but you know, once you get to the end, maybe you apologize and tell him I'll be back the next day. He said, but the thing is, you can't stop. After you bomb and you go off stage and you feeling bad and you feeling all down and all that, he said, just like a quarterback who throw an interception, you got to go back out the next day and do it again.
That makes sense.
Now, I messed some people up and did the whole cut. And then at the end was like, hey, let me.
Damn, you did the whole cut?
I finished the whole cut. You know, I ain't want to tell them then and there because that would have ruined it.
Yeah.
And I ain't want to let them know I messed them up.
Yeah.
So, hey, I put that plug in the back. So let me go ahead and finish this up. And then we're going to talk about how we're going to fix this plug. I can fade it down like a ball fade. Let me know how you want it. But, hey, I can finish the cut.
You ever mess somebody up, and then you went to fix it, and you tell them, you know, I got to do a little something to fix it, but I messed you up.
Yeah.
And they end up like that cut better than the cut.
Better than yeah. No, I messed somebody up, and they knew I messed them up before I even told them. Because I kept going over and I kept looking at it. And I kept looking in the mirror and I'm like,
Yo.
And they knew I messed them up, but they ain't say that. They waited to the end.
He texted his girl on the phone.
Yeah, I already told him. Like,
He done messed my cut up.
yeah, he already knew.
He texted somebody right
I kept going over.
Y'all need to have those, you know, when you work in factories, we got 1,000 days without an injury.
Yeah,
How many days without a mess up on the haircut?
mess up. Yeah. I ain't seen nobody mess somebody up in the video.
Oh, everybody rolling up here? Okay.
Yeah, we don't got no.
And you get some people that just run a game too, they try to get free haircut. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
complain,
You
yeah.
push my hairline back, like, man, you know you ain't had no hair in that corner.
Yeah.
That's why I put these fibers over there. I'm trying to help you out, that you ain't had no hair.
He
Please, I ain't got one.
He fixed that plug. I saw he fixed that plug real good.
Hey, I'm good.
He fixed that plug real good, man.
This my guy, he changed his hair.
That's how you know you talented.
See, man, sometimes you get the barbers that blame it on the customer sometimes too.
You move.
Yeah.
Man, you moving, bro. Hey, man, look what you made me do, man.
You move to me,
Look at Hollywood. Look at Hollywood. It's always the customer's fault, ain't it? Look, it's always the customer's fault.
503. Now you would have somebody else in the chair, it'd been a problem.
I charge late fees. Come on, late.
Oh, okay.
Come on, whenever you want to come, just put that extra $15 on top of your haircut.
Damn.
You Hollywood.
Damn.
Hollywood, man. I
You
live up to
Hollywood.
my name.
Wait a minute. So,
Hey, look at the jury though.
hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. So, when my athletes run late, I should charge them a late fee.
Yes.
Damn. Why you
They
didn't
on
tell me?
your time. That's your
You owe us a
time.
back charge?
No, that wasn't me though.
Oh, okay.
Hey, why you didn't tell me? Shit. I got a whole bunch of people I could be charging.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
No, I ain't late.
You got kids?
That ain't in the contract, Wade?
Huh?
That ain't in the contract?
No.
No contract.
No kind.
You gotta do a new one.
Yeah,
You gotta do a new
he ain't got no late charges.
You good? You know, it's crazy. I always say, you know, we're like mine to go straight to college, but college is not for everybody.
Nah.
I'm mad my parents pushed me to do it.
You went to college?
Yeah, and I do plumbing now. And I was going to be a plumber right out of high school.
Facts.
Same thing with like barbers. Like,
It's a trade.
I'm making much money as somebody with a college degree.
Listen, I went to school, got 2 degrees, and the reality of this is really about who you are.
Hey,
in the
Lauren,
neighborhood.
that was fire.
Appreciate
That was fire.
I got girls that graduate from UNLV with degrees, and a year later they stewardess on the airline.
Yeah.
They on Frontier, Southwest, whatever. You didn't even need to go to school to do that.
Right.
You could have went down to high school done that.
Yeah, you got a lot of people doing that. You got, on the other hand, you got jobs that are hiring you just because you got a degree. You
Right.
don't have to have nothing to do with that job. They look at it as a judge of character, saying that you didn't personal
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, and like y'all
All right,
job.
well, who you got next?
Got my guy up there. You on your sound bill? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's my other, you know, all my customers now, they did.
Oh, your customer's on time, huh?
Yeah, and they on time.
Your customer.
Hold on, no, but, you want me to throw it out there?
Nah, it's all good, you know.
But is you on time?
Oh, okay.
He acting late. He acting late.
Gassing on
I had to do it like that. I had to do it
I'm
like
gonna tell you how it go, man. Because, you know,
He be having customers sitting in the chair waiting on him?
Hey, I ain't gonna say
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Sometimes I try to accommodate for customers and they running late. You know what I mean? So
I'ma be late.
I gotta tell my next one I'm gonna be late. You know what I mean? It depends on
Push
who
everybody back.
Oh, so what happened was,
What they say is always the customer fault, huh?
You know what?
Here you go.
I think I've been doing a decent job today. I can't do nothing about yesterday, but
You
today I
stepping it up,
think
you
I'm doing
stepping it up.
a pretty decent job.
Hold on, when you late or a customer's late, you can't be rushing trying to make up, huh? You lost that time.
See, well,
That's why you charge late fees.
I got you. I got you, cause yeah.
It's all making sense
I'm
now.
telling y'all.
$15.
well, I
They say
mean,
shit, $15.
yo, my clients, they'll run that 15 quick. They don't even
you
care.
gotta know how to, be an efficient cut. You're not rushing.
Yeah.
Now you're just about to get more of an efficient cut.
Yeah,
That's all.
Wordplay.
He taking longer than my braids
It's a
took.
little quicker than normal.
Got to, you moving it. I gotta make sure it's right.
It's always the customer.
That's how it's a customer.
I ain't gonna
You're
lie.
gonna be on camera as long as you can. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting for her customer to come in.
Man, me too. You see
Oh,
Every
Hey, you ready? Look, that's her money.
Man,
yeah.
I'm on the cheese right now. Extra 15.
Man.
Hey, y'all got like a uniform. Y'all got a shop T-shirt. Is that whose idea was that? Like, I don't see that too often in the
I
barbershop.
really don't.
Jackie named this place Iced Out for a reason because that's her. She's real meticulous
Yeah.
about everything.
Yeah.
You know what? Pay attention to detail about everything. When she was talking to you, she probably already knew what she was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I like about her.
Yeah.
You know, so it definitely was her. And you
Yeah,
know
it's
what?
been-
And since we're talking about it,
It's been in and out.
Yeah.
It's been in and out of dress.
Okay.
We had a dress code at one point
Oh, that's
where
what's up.
it was just our t-shirts
Yeah.
and like a black pair of pants. Then we kind of like got away from it and had like like a Friday and a Saturday to where you can wear whatever. Then it kind of went to where it went every day. Just as long as you're comfortable and you looking good. But then now we get into more of the apparel, more into the design shirts and stuff like that. So when we have things like this or we work outside,
Yeah.
then we all try to move as a unit. So
What-
we all try to look good.
What about Hollywood? She ain't earned her shirt yet, or
What I
or
said?
she forgot it at home.
What I said?
She just started yesterday.
Ask him what I said to them two before you
Today?
came in. Ask him. Ask him.
Come on, man.
What?
Will you tell me, or you ask him to tell? You
Well,
tell
I
me.
gotta look like a sore thumb while they all.
Oh, no,
Oh,
she
yeah.
did. No, she
I
did.
did.
So before y'all came,
You got on blue pants
she
on.
said, where my shirt at? She said, where my shirt at? So she
Yeah.
wanted the shirt, but we
Yeah.
couldn't get it down there to it. But she just started yesterday and never sent. So she gonna get in the mix.
Oh, you just got here.
Yeah, you got here.
She
Okay.
That part, where her shirt at? Yeah.
Everybody need a shirt.
You got one on right now. You just don't got this one.
You got the baseball. You got the exclusive.
Yeah, she got a jersey.
Yeah, you got the exclusive. Oh, you been here for what? 18 years? How long you been? Oh, okay. I thought you had my man. Oh, okay. I'm next.
She on deck. She on deck.
Still going to the game?
Okay.
Still going to the game?
Yeah, she on
We
deck.
good. We good. 7:30.
I think it's somebody 8. I think Yvonne's gonna take him Tuesday, but I gotta work.
You still recording?
Hey, listen, yeah, now I'm about to say, like, we was talking all that stuff about messing up. Now I'm over here like, oh, shit, you about to mess up.
Nah, he got you right. He got you right.
Ed do this with his eyes closed.
Close your eyes.
Don't do it, Ed.
He don't say it. I had to call him out. Like Mike at the free throw line. I'm like, okay.
Why I think he was really gonna close your eyes?
He gonna be two-faced in 20. Have that mustache and beard gone.
Not with that razor though, man.
Man. How long barber school? Years?
You know what?
9 months?
Yeah,
Okay.
I went to barber school in Ohio.
Oh.
But they required 1,800 hours.
Okay.
Here they only require 1,500 hours.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you the sharpest?
It ain't like that. Everybody good over here.
Yeah, no. I see it.
I think it's a requirement. Just
Yeah.
period. You got to come up in here. You got to come with it.
And you learn every day.
And you learn every day.
Yeah, every day. You get better.
As long as you're serious about your craft,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you're going to make adjustments every day. That's how it go, right?
Is it competition in here?
Silent? Silent to competition?
Yeah, is it silent?
Look, Las Vegas.
No, we don't be competing.
It's too big. It's money for everybody.
And we might compete against the other shop.
Okay.
Yes, we got another shop. We don't compete against them, but we
They
claim
right
it.
there? They right down the street?
No, they on the other side of town, the Rango on one spring.
Oh, Iced Out.
Yeah, the other Iced Out. So we do compete against them, but not really. But we always say we the best.
They ain't clean like y'all?
I mean, they do that.
All right,
thing.
cool, all right,
I ain't gonna
cool.
take it away from them. You know,
That's like
that's the
girls
whole
at the
team.
club.
I ain't mad at them, but you know.
It's like girls at the club. There's enough in there for everybody.
Yeah. Since you've been here long, you ever had to fire somebody for haircuts being so trash?
No, not behind haircuts.
Oh, okay.
No,
all
not
right.
behind haircuts. Cause I ain't the one to criticize you because you messed up a cut or you don't know how to fade like me or whatever. See, with me, you on my team, so I'm gonna help you.
I can't even hear you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Okay.
step in and help you wherever you need help at.
I'm good, man.
So I ain't gonna fire you because you messed up a cut or did something wrong with a haircut.
I love that.
But you know, other things, you know, we might have to talk about.
Yeah.
But haircuts, I step in and help you. Then I help you with the other things too. But if it, you know, keep going left, and I'm trying to push you to the right, and you know, we gotta have a conversation.
Okay.
This all the time. Huh? What's going on, man? We're going to do the same thing we've been doing. Real quick.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to the days or not.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm looking forward to the days or not.
Of what?
For my kid.
Oh, yeah.
I've been through them.
I took Diggy one time. I was,
Never again?
No, I ain't never taken him
You
again.
got yours down, man.
Yeah, he's alright now. But he went through that phase.
Yeah.
He cried.
You got to bring them off. You got to take them off so they get used to it.
Yeah.
That's
He
all.
cried. He stopped.
Yeah. They start off like this, but after a while.
No, we had some that's like you torturing.
Yeah.
They had some like they get tortured. They had some throw up on themselves,
Man.
jump out the chair.
Yeah.
They need a whole seatbelt on when you get up in the chair.
Yeah.
It's something that be
Full of
different.
snot, I snot
Man,
dripping
baby,
down the
drip it
head.
down, man.
Dang.
And the mama like, it's okay. No, it ain't okay. So you cut this hair from dreads to a fade, and you want a design on the side. Now you know he can't do all that on his first try.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the problem come in. Give him the juice man. He's obviously trying to run up out of here. That ain't gonna work.
I had a client, he was doing something here when he pulled in the parking lot, he started crying. He already knew he was coming to see me. He be crying coming in the door.
He ain't playing with you, bro.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, let's go one more direction before we get up out of here. We've been on almost an hour. And I want to get this in before we roll because everybody saw the big news. Spence and Crawford, they coming to an agreement. We might get that fight in November. Phil, Lauren, anybody else, y'all feel free to chime in. But really just want to know what y'all think about the fight.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, I've been waiting on that. And, you know, I got this shit off top. I'm going to take Terrence, and I don't think a lot of people, this seems like there's a lot of people going with Earl, but what people not mentioning is that since Terrence went up to 147, he knocked everything out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might be littler, but y'all ignoring his power. Like he's showing and proving that he's knocking everything out. You know what I'm saying? When the last time Earl Spence knocked something out? He stopped Ugas, but you know, from injury, you know what I mean? He probably was still been fighting, but he ain't get dropped and he couldn't fight. You feel me?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
It's a 50-50 fight. It's two dogs. It's a 50-50 fight.
I got it 51-49.
It can't be 51-49.
I got 51-49.
Somebody said that last night too.
I ain't invite you nowhere else. I ain't invite you nowhere else.
Why?
Cause man, you.
I'm gonna tell you, I got 50.
All right, what you got?
51-49.
Who you going?
Crawford.
Okay.
That's why I got it. And I'm gonna tell you, the reason I had to go 51-49, ultimately it could be a 50-50 fight.
I guess like if you gotta pick who gonna win the fight,
Yeah.
then you have to be. It has to be 51-49.
So
I
got Earl.
All right,
but
you invited.
Then we just hung out with Terrence 2 weeks ago for a whole weekend.
But here's the thing. This is the thing for me. I've been blessed enough to be in the vicinity to see both of these guys do their work.
Yeah.
I've been in the corner to see both these guys do their thing. And they both are amazing fighters. They both have dog and IQ, you know, boxing abilities. Some are stronger than others. Some are faster than the others. But that one tangible that I'm looking at that makes that 1% work is if y'all ever paid attention to Terrence's mean streak. That dog, because they both got dogs. Yeah. But Terrence has a little bit more of a mean streak. When he gets angry, you see it. And he brings a little bit more power, a little bit more force to what he got going on. Yeah. Are they both dogs? Are they both professionals? Absolutely. You can't take anything from either one of those guys. But I've seen Terrence be down. Because he was down with Shawn. I've seen Terrence get rocked. And I've seen both times he looked over, gave this look, and bit down and brought something different. Like, I ain't gonna box you no more. I'm just gonna bring this heat to you now. And that's the 1% that I give him.
And I worry if you do that against Earl Spence, you're gonna get Earl Spence.
He just told you the man ain't knocked nobody out. What you talking about?
He
just told you.
He broke Ugas down. He broke
Or did
Ugas
Ugas
down.
break himself down?
Nah, he broke Ugas down.
That was inevitable. He was gonna get knocked out.
Yeah,
he was 2 rounds away. He was a round away from
Earl's just beating on you all night. Beating on you. You gonna feel it.
I guess my mistake is, my problem is,
what?
I already know the backstory. I already know the backstory because I'm in the trenches with everybody else. No,
okay.
Never gonna do it. Never gonna do it.
That's why you got 51-49.
That's why I got 51-49.
Well said, though.
Never gonna do it.
Never gonna do it. I'm never snitching. I'm never telling it. That's like the cold street code. You don't tell. You let that ride.
Well, hey, we're going to close this up. We at Iced Out Barber Shop right here, 1100 North MLK. Y'all need a cut. Come get iced out, man. Everybody in here is tight.
Oh, they selling stuff too.
Right.
They selling stuff too.
They selling stuff. I didn't even know they were selling stuff.
Yeah, well, come on. Hey, bring it to the cameras. Yeah, we can go to that one.
You know, because we'll be back.
No.
We'll be back because me and Jackie had already talked about it.
Hey, throw me some
but because.
Come on, man.
But because.
Get out there.
Yeah,
go ahead and get you what we got right here.
Come on, put the commercial out there.
Yeah, we got the slow, small.
What? They got the
I messed up. Hey, get over here. Get over here.
What we got?
You messed me up.
The main two things. You know what's been on fire? What's been on fire is we got the silk foam for your curls and your waves.
My dude.
You don't want nothing real heavy on your head. And then we have the pomade in case you want to have a little more hold and then add a little extra more got this for 25. We have the Convex for 25. We got brushes. We have twist combs. For people where they have curly up top. We got what we have? We have beard cream. Beard cream.
If you want to look like that, if you want to look like that.
And the website is www.iceoutproducts.com. And if you want to get it, you can come to 1100 North MLK and buy it. We have it in here for sale. Alright?
And you put that in your hair, you're gonna look like this.
And you're gonna look like that. That's right.
All that being said, like I said before, go ahead. You got something?
Nah, we good.
Okay, yeah. Like I said before, man. Everybody in here is tight, good people, and that's the point of the barbershop show. It's just showing another side of what people have. And I think the best way to do that is right here at the barbershop. So we want to thank Iced Out Barber Shop for allowing us to come in here. We want to thank Jackie, of course, the owner and proprietor of this here situation. And next time we come around, we will make sure that Jackie's here to kick it with us as well. But energy is right at Iced Out. So come on down here, man, and show some love and your support to Iced Out and Jackie and everybody up in here, man. We thank y'all for having us.
Appreciate it. Want to shout your man? Because he got you looking right.
Straight up. Straight up. I'm already knowing. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it.
I don't even want to look.
I don't even want to look at it. I don't know what time I'm going to look at it. I got to look at it eventually.